does not miss. Every single week, guys, I come on and I talk about this anime, and if we're watching the same thing, then you know it's effing incredible. Now, to avoid saying bad words at the beginning of a video, because YouTube hates it, if you say a bad word the first minute of a video, YouTube basically just says that we're not going to show this video to absolutely anybody or nobody. I'm just going to ask, did you guys also say holy S word multiple times this episode? Because I'm telling you, I was like, holy... Like, I just kept doing it over and over and over again as this anime just seemingly kept kind of like info dumping more and more information to us. But the way that they did it is so much better than a lot of other anime. I come on here all the time, I talk about certain anime that is just boring. Like, it's an info dump, and I am like, I love it. Like, oh, tell me more about the world, build some characters out. But sometimes the way certain anime does it, it's just so effing boring. This one, Eminence and Shadow, just does it. They have like these moments of like sly humor, right? Like you have Sid, who is like, he hits us with lines like, oh, I forgot I was supposed to be my background character today. Or, oh, that little girl looks a lot like you. Like, shouldn't have hit her. That's kind of harsh, huh? Or like, oh, the girl that he had fought before, when she appeared out of nowhere in the church stuff, in the tournament, he was like, she hit us with, oh, are you just going to let a beautiful 𝐒𝐻𝐸𝐵𝐭, just be here? He's like, you're kind of tied down to a chair, and like, you're like, you look like this. He's like, I don't know. He's like, all right, fine, let's go ahead. I'll let you out, right? Now she's like fawning all over him. So it's like we're getting all this information, but we're getting these little moments of just amazingness as well. Like, I literally have so much notes. I'm not really going to reference them as much as I can. But essentially, here's what happens, and I'll kind of try and sum it up. The portal that opened last week opens again. It continually follows Sid around. Like, every time he tries to get away from it over and over. The portal just kind of keeps warping to wherever he is. He's like, this thing's going to follow me all the way back to the inn. I'm just going to go walk into it. We find out that the portal that he took is essentially a sanctuary. The sanctuary is this place to where a bunch of the cult of Diablos people that he made up that are seemingly real. Amazing. It's basically a huge like sanctuary / lab / factory where they were experimenting on the Diablos demon, this huge, ginormous, world-ending demon at some point. And what they were trying to accomplish here is they were taking parts of the demon and trying to plant the cells of said demon into children and trying to gain compatibility to quote-unquote fight the demon. But really, they were doing it for selfish reasons. They were trying to gain powers and immortality for themselves. The bishop is one of the ones that ended up doing it. He was one of the head researchers. He pulled it off. Essentially, in a nutshell, these cult of Diablos, they call them the beads of Diablos, which are these little red pills. Red pill, blue pill. They all go red pill here. They essentially you need to take them once a year, and you need to take them pretty like, regularly, essentially, but once a year. And they're able to produce 12 at one time. So they're able to have basically 12 sessions or 12 people interact with this once a year. They gain the weird demon-y powers, but they also gain immortality, which is what they're trying to do, which is what the bishop has here. So we find all of that information out, right? During this time, we see Sid walking around with the lady that he had fought previously last week. He's able to see some of her memories. Apparently, she was one of the victims of the people that they were experimenting on here, which is why she's insanely powerful. Same thing goes with the hero Olivia. Olivia is actually a female, not a male, as it was depicted in the hero stuff. And this person was just somebody who was also compatible as a child. And instead of sending the hero to go defeat the Diablo, to go defeat the demon, they were actually sending the hero to actually go extract more of it, which is where the arm came from, which the hero actually did sever one of the arms, but they wanted that to take on to do more experiments, which is all insanity. Also, I love how Alexia and how Rose both dived in with the girls. That sent Beta into having an act mode, which I thought was really funny. Let's see what else happened this episode. I was baffled and enamored by how high tech the lab was and all the technology that they seemingly had. They basically have like the highest of high tech stuff here in this kind of world that doesn't necessarily have the highest of high tech stuff. It's kind of like the world kind of depicts itself in the Industrial Revolution type age, but in reality, they're as high tech as we are currently, if not even further beyond that, which I thought was crazy as well. We later come and find out that the bishop gets called off for all of his misdoings. He takes, he doesn't have to take one of the beads, but he just transforms. Before he could monologue, I think it was Delta it might have been Delta. I don't know. Delta. I think it was Delta, the one with the kitty ears. She basically, killed him off, but he came back. And now next episode, we're going to get him monologuing more as the girls take him on. And then we're going to see what Sid ends up in. But, oh, my God. I'm just telling you, over and over, I was like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. I can say it now because it's been more than a minute. I was like, holy shit, holy shit. Like, over and over again, this anime just continually, it just comes out and it just delivers on just, like, it's just so good. And on top of everything else, High Dive did announce it's getting a dub as well, which I cannot wait to watch the dub of this as well with the wife, because I know she's going to love this anime. It is incredible. I will put this as high up as I would with like an anime like Mushoku Tensei. Sid delivers, the girls deliver, the Cult of Diablos, the Shadow Garden, it all delivers over and over, and just seemingly delivered a 10 out of 10 episode. I can't wait to see more. I don't need to say anymore. This episode was absolutely incredible. I loved every moment of it, and holy shit. Freaking amazing. Damn, who's best girl? I don't even know anymore. I still love Alexia. Her attitude. Ooh, Alexia. All right, guys, let me know what you guys thought in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.